Oh no, Luka Doncic. What happened? Welcome into the PHNX Daily Bet Show, brought to you by the one and only DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave us a 5-star review. I'm Shane Diefenbach, joined finally, we're reunited by Johnny Venerable. How you feeling?
Well, we were together all last week, even though our viewers didn't see that. So thank you to Jacob and Leah and everybody who held down the fort on bets.
Sean,
I was going to say Sean as well.
Sean was my rock. He was the one that held it down mostly.
Okay. I was going to say Sean lastly. Interrupted me. But Shane and I were at the NFL Combine. We're back right now to talk about NBA. Shane has prohibited me from talking NFL until further notice. So he has to
okay, this is the only thing I'm going to say. And chat, hold this man accountable. When I'm gone, it is conference tournament madhouse week. There's a ton of good college basketball games to bet on. If you guys don't bet on them, I'm going to be so upset with you. If I see you doing futures for another first-round pick, I'm going to delete the StreamYard. I'm going to end the show.
Hey, it's free agency preview.
Dude, team. I swear if you do that. I swear.
Oh, so great. You know, here's what else is great. Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
So we're going to talk NBA today, and I'm passionate about this. I love Twitter. I'm addicted to it. I've told my wife when I'm dead, bury my ashes on Twitter. I want to be on Twitter, the good and the bad. But at the end of the day, the best part about Twitter is it exposes just horrific takes. I've been a part of it. I had a horrific Russell Wilson take that has bit me in the ass. There were people on Twitter, a minority, but they were out there, who said that the Suns overpaid for Kevin Durant. And then you watch yesterday, and it's just like, what planet are you from? This is about elite players. I love Mikal Bridges, but his meaningless 30-point games in Brooklyn, they don't matter. You know what matters? You're trying to win a championship. That was one of the singular biggest regular season games, not in terms of the standings, but just the confidence that it exudes now for the Phoenix Suns. I would argue in the last 10 years, because it basically, you're not winning that game without Kevin Durant.
No, you're not. 100%. That game was awesome. And the best part about it is you can't hear anything from the Mavs side where, oh, you went and got Kevin Durant. You had to do that to beat us. Oh, yeah? Who'd you trade for? Kyrie Irving, who had a 30-plus point game. That game was so awesome. And on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, I got hosed because I said, you know what? Let's keep this simple. Let's do a same game parlay where each star scores 30 points. So I did 25 plus for Durant, 30 plus for Devin Booker, 31 plus for Luka, and 30 plus for Kyrie. But my dumbass put Luka assists in there over 6.5, which was like the lowest I could get on DraftKings, and that did not hit. But I made some other money. I took Chris Paul under points. I took Kevin Durant over points separate. A lot of good stuff on the DraftKings Sports. That game was so fun, and it's going to remain fun to bet on as long as both these teams stay healthy. I love how both these teams play. We'll get into the Luka stuff in a little bit, but first, let me tell you to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use that promo code PHNX, because new customers can bet just $5 and get $200 in free bets instantly, only at the DraftKings Sportsbook app with promo code PHNX. Johnny, I know your dad came close to hitting a big one. Was that for yesterday's game?
No, that was for, I believe, Friday's game. He went all in because we're from Illinois, so he just phases the Bulls anytime he can, and he knows the Bulls are trash, and they are trash. So what he hit on 2 of his 3 bets. So we've been joking off the show, Shane and I, off air, that the Phoenix Suns with Kevin Durant are basically going to become Justin Fields of the NBA, where anytime you bet on them, it more than likely the overs are going to hit. So my dad had 5 picks at plus 8,000 Suns at Bulls on Friday night. So here's what he had. Just a Devin Booker special. Devin Booker over in points 30, that hit. Devin Booker over in assists 5, that hit. Devin Booker over in rebounds 5, that hit. Devin Booker over in blocks 1, that hit. He needed 2 Devin Booker steals, which he got 1, not 2, and it would have been a $5 bet that was plus 8,000, so it would have paid out, I think, over $400. But he hit on his 2 little babies parlays after that were more significant with just like the over under the spread, that kind of thing. But the Phoenix, I mean, they're the most fun basketball team to bet on right now, and that's not favoritism because we're here in the Valley, but it really just feels like every night. I mean, they're 3-0. Points are not at a premium. And here's the best part about it. And we talked about this, Shane, last week off air. They have to get their mojo right and their chemistry right. They cannot afford to sit games, sit quarters, sit second halves. They need to be polished. And first of all, their standings are not great. They want to elevate themselves to a top 3 seed. But you can count on the Suns to wager on DraftKings and to hit these overs because they're going to play mostly all 4 quarters, which is great because not a lot of the NBA regular season, you can guarantee that.
Yeah, 100%. As we said, download DraftKings Sportsbook app. $5, bet it on anything, get $200 in free bets instantly. Only at DraftKings with promo code PHNX. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See those show notes for more details. So let's talk about the game a little bit. Let's talk about the free throw discrepancy. I'm going to be the first to say it. I don't think I've seen another Suns fan say it. Didn't hate most of the calls against Luka. I mean, this is what he does. He's very good at it. I think I can understand the frustration with how he plays. The sprinting to shoulder bump to throw up a layup and it goes in sometimes does suck, but they call it and it works. So why would you stop doing that? I thought a lot of the non-calls, the campaign flop, I thought was fine that they didn't call that. The one at the end of the game was egregious, but whatever. He missed a lap anyway. I think that this rivalry is great, and I really like how both of these teams play because the Mavs are playing like they should right now. They're playing scrappy defense, and they surrounded Luka with shooters and another shot creator in Kyrie Irving, and it's pretty awesome to watch. But the whining does get old, and I think it's pretty ironic that the only thing I saw on Twitter from our DNVR people was that the Suns whine more than anybody in a game against Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks. I think the whining gets amplified a little bit, but I think that's hilarious. I can't wait for the Mavs to play the Nuggets in the playoffs. I think that'd be fantastic because then the
world might explode if that happens. Well, I agree with you, and I think here's the deal: is I don't think Devin Booker gets those calls. We've seen that in the postseason. We've argued for it. Even at home in Phoenix, Kevin Durant's going to get those calls. So you've got an elixir now in KD who's of greater status than Luka Doncic. Devin Booker's been disrespected as a top 5 to 10 player in the NBA for a couple of years now. So now you've got somebody that I think is going to be able to get you to the line more often than not. We saw at the end of the game, right? And him just cranking down his free throws. So it was an exciting time. And again, the Luka free throws, it wasn't going to cost the Suns the game. And you talk about getting in their head with that aspect of you were gifted all these calls potentially and you still lost. That's great to see. Well,
the best thing is they shot. I gotta find the split. Let me find this. It's just insane. So they hit more threes. This is from Suns Twitter user RYB on Twitter. Make sure you go follow him at RYB_311. Mavs made more free throws or more threes, shot 38 free throws, had more fast break points, shot 49, 40, and 92 shooting splits for the game and still lost. That gives you confidence if you're a Suns fan. So this is going to be a great rivalry to go moving forward. I'm super excited to keep watching it, and you guys should too. And there's no better time to bet on it with the DraftKings Sportsbook app. So let's get into our picks for the NBA today. Johnny, why don't you go ahead and go first? What do you like?
Bunch of underdogs. I'm taking some money lines to get you some big dollars. This line's gone up. Celtics, it's now +8. Do they know something I don't? I think Jason Tatum's going to play.
No, he's not.
And I know, is he not playing? It says, I'm looking at the preview right now. It says Tatum leads Celtics into Cleveland after 40
Tatum
points.
And Horford are both out. I saw earlier this morning.
Well, now I can't try. I'm still going to take them because this line's +8, and I still think the Celtics cover. I didn't pick them to win. Come on, ESPN, update your shit. And then Hawks money line. I love them going into a fledgling Miami team. I mean, you talk about a team that's had a significant fall from grace. Miami's a 3-point favorite right now. Forget that. Just take the Hawk money line. I'm going to tell you why here in a second. And then Pacers money line. I also like them a lot. Everybody's all over the 76ers. Oh, they're back. They're a predominant power in the East. Well, this is a classic letdown game after a couple big victories in a row. I know, they're almost 20 games over 500. Indiana is scrappy, and they play physical basketball, especially at home. They have a home winning record. So, again, taking big swings tonight as we're back on the NBA bandwagon. I can't bet on the Suns, but I like some dogs.
Yeah, yep. I agree with that. All right, let's go ahead and look at my picks. Yeah, Horford and Tatum are officially ruled out of that game. I just saw on Twitter. So Hawks and Heat, I'm taking the under in that second game of a back-to-back. 229 is the total. This total is way too high for me. The these teams play slow too. Like the Hawks like to score. They don't play a lot of defense, but the Heat play slow. I'm taking the under at 229. And then the Nuggies, give me the Nuggies -6.5. They're at home against the Raptors, and I don't think the Raptors are very good. And I got a couple props that'll tell you why. And then I like the Pacers as well. No. I got the Pacers +7 as well tonight at home against the Sixers. I'm not taking their money line like Johnny is, but I am taking their spread at +7. We can get into my props now, Mr. Jacob. I got Evan Mobley over 8.5 rebounds in that Cavs game. But the reason why I like the Nuggets, I think Jokic dominates tonight. He is right now the best player in the NBA. I will say it. And I think he gets a triple-double tonight. When you can get that at -105 on the DraftKings Sportsbook app, you freaking do it. Give me it. Lock it in. And go Nuggies.
I got one prop tonight, and it's my lock of the week, DraftKings pick of the week. It's Trae Young over 23.5 points. You know what Trae Young did? I think it was just 2 days ago. It was Saturday against Miami. 2 for 13, 8 points. You think he's going to do that again? I think he's going to come out refocused, re-energized, and I think he's going to get at least 24 points in this outing. Again, -115. Parlay it with one of my many picks from earlier. Parlay them all together for a bountiful Monday of NBA cash on DraftKings.
Love it. Anything else before we get out of here, John?
Yeah, PHNX Cardinals is live tonight, 4 p.m. We are back. Well, half of us, while Bo is still gallivanting the state of Florida. Much deserved time off. I will be joined by the legend, the great Howard Balzer joins me at 4 p.m. We're going to talk DeAndre Hopkins. We're going to talk combine fallout. We're going to talk about the timeline in which the Cardinals could trade the 3rd overall pick, all that and more tonight, 4 p.m. PHNX Cardinals live. Be there.
Be there at 4 p.m. for Howard, the axe thrower Balzer. Be there at 2 p.m. for me and the Sun Devils crew, talking everything this weekend, what it's going to take for ASU to advance against Oregon State in the Pac-12 tournament. We'll be heading to Vegas on Wednesday. Make sure to keep tapped in on PHNX at PHNX Sun Devils. And if you're just hanging out right now, or if you're a fan of hockey or not, go head over to the other show that's live right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel right now. GM Bill Armstrong is in studio right there for the second time in as many months. So make sure to go join that. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Follow the show at PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX_sports across all socials. You can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. You can follow Johnny on Twitter at Johnny Venerable. We're here every Monday through Friday at noon on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. But until next time, peace, love, and please just talk college basketball for once this week, Johnny.